Hello, good evening, everybody. How are you?
Good evening, teacher. Very nice, teacher. And you?
I'm very good. I have a little bit of flu, but I'm good. I'm very good. Thank you, Armando, for putting your picture. Evelyn, Eric, good evening.
Good
How,
evening.
how was your weekend, guys? Good weekend?
Very well. How are you?
Okay, good to know. Yeah, it was a good weekend, a little bit busy, but it was really good. Thank you for asking, guys.
Excellent.
All right, let me start sharing the screen. Do you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So we're going to start with a little warm-up, okay? We are going to have an activity about simple present. Give me a number, guys, please.
7.
7, okay. Oh, no, my friend, no points. Another number?
3.
3, okay. So we have the sentence he, the blank space, and his teeth at 8 o'clock. What is the correct verb in this sentence, guys?
He brushed.
Brush? Are you sure brush? He brushed? What do you think?
Yes. He brushed.
Okay, yes, but it's in third person. So brush in third person, how would it be? Did the present brush? No? When we talk about a simple present, the subject, he, she, it, we always add S, ES, or IES to the verbs, okay? So in this case, the verb is brush. However, in third person, it will be brushes. He brushes his teeth at 8 o'clock, because if I say he brushed, that would be incorrect. So let's go with another one. Give me a number.
6.
6, okay. Hey, we have extra points. Another number.
11.
11, okay. So we have again, he in the park at 4 o'clock. What is the verb here?
He plays.
Plays, exactly. He plays in the park at 4 o'clock. Really good. Somebody said 5 previously. Okay, Jane to school at 9 o'clock. What is the verb?
Jane goes.
Goes.
Exactly. Jane goes to school at 9 o'clock. Excellent. Give me a number, please.
8.
Okay, number 8. Okay, he breakfast at 8 o'clock.
He takes.
He eats, we can say he eats, he takes, or he has breakfast. 3 options will be good. In this case, is has. Okay, next one.
12.
12. Okay. Oh, we got extra points. Another number.
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay, Mark lunch at 12.
Mar eats.
Has.
Okay, eats or has. In this case, has. Mark has lunch. Very good. Another number.
4.
Okay, number 4. She dinner with her family.
She
Okay.
has.
Okay. She has, she takes, she eats. 3 options are good. Very good. Another number.
1.
Okay, 1. Okay, Diana home at 3 o'clock.
Goes. Goes.
Goes? Okay. Yes, Diana goes home at 3 o'clock. Very good. 9 or 10?
10.
Okay, number 10. She to bed at 9 o'clock.
Goes.
She goes. She goes to bed. Very good. And the last one, she up at 7 o'clock.
wake up.
Wait.
Wakes up.
Yes,
Okay.
wakes up.
See? Wakes or gets up. Gets up at
Okay.
7 o'clock. Okay. Very good. Excellent. Okay, now let me go back to the presentation. And today we are going to study a very interesting topic. We will check frequency adverbs, okay? Let me see, Yesenia, can you help me reading this paragraph, please?
Frequency adverbs review. Adverbs of frequency are adverbs of time that answer the question how frequently or how often. They tell us how often something happens.
Something happens.
Something happens.
Okay, thank you so much. So, frequency adverbs, guys, as the word actually says, they talk about the frequency an action is completed. O sea, qué tan a menudo yo hago algo o una acción es completada. They answer the question how frequently or how often. How frequently, qué tan frecuentemente, how often, qué tan a menudo. Okay? So the frequency adverbs are going to answer these questions. Here we have some examples of questions with frequency adverbs. Armando, help me reading these 3 questions, please.
How often do you read books? How often does she go to the gym? How often do they study French?
Okay, thank you. Graciela, help me reading these 3 questions, please.
How frequently do you read books? How frequently does she go to the gym? How frequently do they study French?
Okay, thank you. The pronunciation of this word, guys, frequently. Okay, frequently. That's the pronunciation. So this is the way that we ask questions related to the frequency of something. When we want to know the frequency of an action, we can use these formats, okay? When we are going to ask something like in third person, remember the auxiliary changes. Third person, we use does, okay? And the verb for questions, remember that it doesn't change. Now let's go a little bit further. Here we have some examples of questions and some frequency adverbs to answer those questions. How often do you take a shower? I always take a shower. How often do you go to the cinema? I sometimes go to the cinema. How often does she miss her classes? She never misses her classes. Do you know what is the meaning of miss, guys? Miss, this word?
It's like perder.
Exactly. In this context here, it means perder, o sea, o faltar. How often does she miss her classes? ¿Qué tan a menudo ella falta a sus clases? Pero, ¿cuál es el otro significado de miss?
Señorita.
También significa señorita. Y como verbo, ¿qué más significa miss?
Extrañar.
Extrañar, exactly. That is the magic of English. One word has a lot
I
of
miss you.
I miss you, exactly. So, pero en este contexto no estamos hablando de extrañar, right? Sino que de que falte alguien, algo, okay? So, these are some examples of questions and answers. Now, let's check a chart in which you are going to learn a little bit more about frequency adverbs. Let's see, I need the help of Evelyn. Evelyn, help me reading this one and this one, please. The frequency adverb and the examples.
Okay. Frequency adverbs. Always, usually, normally, generally, often, frequently, sometimes, occasionally, seldom, rarely, never.
Okay, very good. Eric, help me reading the examples, please. These ones.
Oh,
Yes, the
okay.
examples, these sentences.
Okay. I always wake up at 6 o'clock. I usually come home after work. I normally swing after school. How, how I often spend Christmas with my friends. I sometimes play tennis on the weekend. I occasionally eat
Vietnamese. Vietnamese.
Vietnamese food. Okay. I seldom go to delivery. I rarely listen to the radio. I never listen to the rap music.
To rock music. Okay, very good. So
Teacher,
guys, yes, my friend.
I see a mistake. Is rock music or music rock?
Rock music.
Ah, okay.
Rock
Thanks.
music. Okay, very good. So, guys, if you see, these frequency adverbs show us the frequency of something. When I say always, that means that I do something every day. Lo hago siempre. No hay día que no haga algo. That's with always. Then I have usually. The pronunciation of this is usually. No es usually, okay? Usually. That's the pronunciation, usually. Usually means that 90% of the time I do it. No es siempre, sino que un poquito menos, all right? Then we have normally and generally. This is like something that I frequently do, something that I do almost every day. Si se fijan, va bajando la categoría, ¿ok? O sea, la frecuencia con la que esa acción se hace. Then we have often and frequently. Then we have sometimes. Sometimes means la mitad. Ok, ni siempre, ni tampoco dejo de hacer. Then I have occasionally, que eso ya es más retirado, más de que no lo hago tan a menudo. Luego tenemos seldom, que todavía es más alejado. Tenemos rarely, que eso es como cuando uno dice allá el tiempo, ¿ok? And then we have never. That means that you never, o sea que nunca algo se hace, okay? So, let's talk about the structure. How are we going to use frequency adverbs? Y eso es de ley, okay? Primero vamos a utilizar el sujeto, the subject. In these examples, the subject is always I, okay? But the subject can be you, he, she, it, they, depending of who you're talking about. We need the subject. After the subject, we use the frequency adverb. Siempre, siempre va a ser así. I always, she always, they always, okay? Then, after the frequency adverb, we use the verb. Recuerden que el verbo va a cambiar si usted está usando third person. Yo aquí digo, I always wake up at 6 o'clock. Pero si yo dijera, en vez de I, ocupara she, ¿cuál sería el cambio aquí?
Wakes.
Wakes up, exactly. She always wakes up at 6 o'clock. Then we have, well, the complement, all right? I usually come home after work. Si quiero ocupar el sujeto they, ¿cómo iría la oración? The subject, they.
They usually
They usually come home
come
after work.
home after work.
come after work.
Very good. Then we have, I normally swim after school. If I want to switch the subject to she
She normally
swims
swim after school.
after school. Very good. I often spend Christmas with my friend. If I want to switch that subject to we
We often spend Christmas with friends.
Exactly, very good. I sometimes play tennis on the weekend. If I want to switch the subject to
He sometimes plays tennis on the weekends.
Very good. There you go. Easy, right? Piece of cake. Do you have questions about the frequency adverbs, guys?
No, teacher.
Any question?
Any question, teacher?
Any question, teacher?
No
Clear.
questions. Okay, this is easy, right? Very easy. Okay, now we're going to do something. I'm gonna put you in, let's see, 2 groups. I'm going to create 2 groups, okay? I want you to write 5 sentences using frequency adverbs, okay? 5 sentences using frequency adverbs. I'm gonna send you that picture to the WhatsApp group, but I want you to write down with your group 5 sentences, okay? Let me create the groups and let's accept the invites, please.
Podría ser, no sé quién quiere comenzar con la oración.
Me, I want to be the first one.
Okay.
Okay. I always to work every day.
I always
Work every day.
work
Todos los días a trabajar.
Yes.
every day. She never speak English.
Está bien esa.
Otra.
I normally play basketball after work.
I normally.
Play basketball after work.
She sometimes read a book.
She
Sometimes read a book.
reads.
No, read.
5 times a the day.
Sería bueno que usáramos otros adverbios de frecuencia, porque always ya va 2 veces. No sé si les parece, pues, porque si no vamos a presentar 3 always.
¿Cómo dijo usted en la oración? Hola.
¿Sí?
¿Nos puede repetir la oración para ayudarle a cambiar la palabra frecuente?
I always eat 5 times a day.
Pues en lugar de decir que come frecuentemente, puede decir I never eat 5.
Ajá, I never eat 5 times a day.
I never eat 5
times a day.
Yo no sé si le escucho mal porque le escucho algo cortado. I never eat de comer.
Sí,
5.
yo nunca como 5 veces al día.
Fine. Yo pie le oía.
Perdón, 5.
5 times a day. Excellent. Number 5. Number 5.
A day. Podemos usar
We sometimes go. We sometimes go to walk at the park.
Ajá.
At the park.
We sometimes go.
Go
Go
to
to
walk.
walk at the park.
At the park.
Okay.
Excellent.
Okay, very good. So now let's go ahead and check your sentences. Let's just start with Carlos, Eric, Graciela, Yesenia. Let me hear your sentences, guys.
¿Les dice uno o las decimos una por uno entre el grupo?
In the group, please, one each one.
He never speak English.
He or she, I'm sorry.
He never speak English.
Okay, the verb, he never speaks with S. He never speaks English. Okay, next one.
I always work every day.
Okay, very good. Yo siempre trabajo. Okay, very good. Next one.
Normally play basketball after work.
Okay, very good. Next one.
She sometimes read a book.
She sometimes reads. She sometimes reads a book. Very good. And the last one?
She seldom goes to the beach.
Okay, very good. The pronunciation of that verb is goes. Goes in third person. Okay.
Okay.
Excellent.
Okay.
Excellent. Very good. Now let's go with Mr. Armando, Daniela, Marisela, Evelyn, and Maritza. Go ahead, guys.
I always take a shower every morning.
Okay, very good. Next one.
I usually eat fish in the beach.
Okay, very good. Next one.
I always wake up at 6:30.
Okay, excellent. Next one. Hello, is that all?
I always make me a coffee in the morning.
Okay, very good. And you, Mr. Armando?
We sometimes go to walk at the park.
Okay, excellent. Very good, guys. Very, very good. Good job. Now, let's work in this scramble sentences activity. These sentences are disorganized, so you have to tell me the correct order of these sentences, okay? What is the first part? What do you think?
We.
Okay. We,
Never.
Okay, we never.
To go.
Go.
To go.
To
To
go.
go.
No, we
Go
never
to the
go.
school.
Go.
Okay.
Go to school.
To the school.
To the school.
Then no. To
to school.
school.
On the
weekend.
On the weekends.
Exactly. Good job. We never go to the school. No go to school on the weekends. Okay. This one.
My mom.
My
mom.
Usually.
Okay.
Tired.
No, usually. It will be is.
Is
Usually.
tired.
Is usually tired after work. Exactly. Just a little heads up, guys. This is something I missed in the presentation, but when we use the verb to be, remember the verb to be, is, are. In this case, we use the frequency adverb after the verb to be, like in this example. My mom is usually tired after work. My dad is always happy in the morning. I am always tired. Okay, after the verb to be, when we have a sentence like this.
Okay.
Okay, this one.
She
She
sometimes
Sometimes
Reads.
writes.
rice,
Here bike,
The
bike,
bike,
Bike
here bike,
in her
here
bike
bike,
her
here
bike,
bike.
her bike,
in the park.
in the
In
park.
the
the
park.
park. Very good. She sometimes rides her bike in the park. Excellent. Okay, what about this one?
His brother.
Brother.
Okay, his brother. Oops.
never,
Never
does,
Never
does,
does
Homework.
his
his homework
homework. Oops.
in the evening.
In
in
the
the
evening.
evening.
Evening. Very good.
Evening.
Okay, this one.
We
we
We are
usually
Okay, we are usually
hungry
hungry, yes.
in the afternoon.
in the
in
afternoon.
In the afternoon, very good. We are usually hungry in the afternoon. Excellent. Okay, this one.
I
I am never
I am never
Bored
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 in English
in the
class.
English class.
Bored.
English.
This is the pronunciation, bored. Okay, this one.
We
we play something game
we
computer.
sometimes
We play
Computer
sometimes.
games.
Oh,
no we
we
sometimes
sometimes.
We
play
Mhm.
computer games.
Computer games. Excellent. Very good. Okay, next one.
she never
Never
takes
takes
Takes. Oops.
her
her
Her? No, her no. Take
Take
a nap.
In her free time.
In free time, her.
Exactly. What is taking a nap, guys? Take a nap? What is that? Take a nap.
I don't know.
Take a nap? No?
Tomar una siesta.
Tomar una siesta. Exactly. Like when you sleep in the afternoon, after lunch, that is take a nap. Okay? Very good. Okay, what about this one?
My friend.
my friend
and I
Okay. Oops. My friend.
and
I often
Oops.
was
Are often
are often
busy.
was busy
That's the
busy Friday.
on Fridays.
on Friday.
Busy. My friends and I are often busy on Fridays. Very good. What about this one? What do you think? Okay. I clean
My room twice a week.
This week.
This is twice a week. This is not a frequency adverb. This is a time expression que ya lo vamos a ver. Okay, this one.
I always
Get up.
Get
Get
up
up.
early
on Mondays.
Early
on Mondays.
on Mondays. Very good. Guys, what is the difference between wake up and get up? Who knows?
Wake up is despertarse y get up es levantarse.
Exactly, my friend. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
1 second. Okay. Very good. Now the next one. Okay. What about this one?
She's never
Okay.
For class late.
She is never late.
Never.
Late
For
Late
class.
for
for
class.
class.
It's late.
Mhm.
Exactly. Very good. What about this one?
My
My
friends
My
friend,
friend.
Okay. My friend.
Ever,
plays.
I think it's my best
Place.
friend. My
My
best
best friend
Friend.
plays.
Ever,
Place.
Plays
place.
Ever,
sport.
my best friend, Ever,
Ever.
Ever
Ever.
sport.
Hardly ever.
Place.
Hardly.
Place.
Hardly ever.
Ever,
My best
play
friend
sport.
hardly ever plays a sport.
Place.
This one, hardly ever, is similar to rarely, okay? No estaba en el cuadro, pero hardly ever is very similar to rarely, okay? What about this one, the last one?
Diana goes,
Diana.
Okay,
goes,
Sometime.
Diana,
Sometime.
sometimes
goes
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 to
to party.
party.
to
Very
parties.
good. Okay, excellent, guys. Very easy topic, right? Okay, let me go back to the presentation. And now, let me show you a little bit about time expressions. Carlos Montano, help me reading this paragraph, please. We can also.
Time expressions. We can also answer the question how often
Casi no se
with
escucha.
Yes, my friend. Can you speak a little bit
no,
louder?
with time expression and simply present.
Okay, very
Every.
good.
Okay.
You can stop. Thank you. So, guys, time expressions. We can also use time expressions to answer the how often or how frequently question. So these are pretty much like the categories, I will say. We're going to start with every. I can say every day, every week, every month, every year. Okay? Then we have once. The pronunciation of this is not once or ons, is once, okay?
Wow.
We have once a day, once a week, once a month, once a year. Este once quiere decir uno, una vez al día, una vez a la semana, una vez al mes, una vez al año, ¿ok? Luego tenemos
Once upon a
este.
time.
Once upon a time, exactly. Okay, now we have the next one, twice. The pronunciation of this one is twice, okay?
Twice.
We have twice a day, twice a week, twice a month, twice a year. Este twice means two, o sea, dos veces al día.
Día.
Dos veces a la semana.
A la semana, dos veces
Dos
al
veces
mes.
al año, etc. Okay, twice, right? Then we have, con esto, básicamente la expression es el número, esta palabrita times a, y luego la frecuencia. 3 times a day. 3 times a week. Depende qué es lo que quiere decir. Si quiere decir 3 veces al día, 3 times a day. 4 veces a la semana, 4 times a week. 5 veces, yes.
¿Y por qué eso no se ocupa también en dos veces?
To be honest, my friend, I have no idea. Solo sé que sí se ocupa. Créame que a veces hay cosas en grammar que uno se pregunta el por qué, pero there is no answer.
Es una regla.
Yes, hay gente que dice two times, but I wouldn't say it's correct. Por eso es mejor twice.
Okay.
But this is like the type of rule that we follow. Okay. Para uno y para dos está como eso, el once y el twice, pero del 3 en adelante sí es como de esta manera.
Okay.
Okay. 3, let's see, 3 times a week, 3 times a month, etc. Depende de la frecuencia que usted quiere decir. For example, It is very common to use this with medicine, right? When you go to the doctor, they give you a prescription and you have to take medicine. For example, take your pills 3 times a day. Que se toma la pastilla 3 veces al día o 2 veces al día, okay? Then we have these expressions. This one, from time to time. Does somebody know what is the meaning of from time to time? From time to time? ¿Alguien
I
sabe?
don't know. I don't know.
Okay. In Spanish, when we say de vez en cuando. De vez en cuando, ese es el from time to time. Okay. Luego tenemos once in a while. Eso se dice while. Okay. Once in a while. ¿Alguien tiene una idea de qué puede significar once in a while?
Una vez al tiempo.
Una vez al tiempo. Thank you, my friend. Yes, una vez al tiempo. Por lo que decimos allá, este dicho salvadoreño, cuando Juan baja el dedo, right? Once in a while. Una vez al tiempo. Luego tenemos estas expresiones. Daily, diariamente. Weekly, semanalmente. Monthly, anualmente. Annually, monthly, mensualmente, sorry. Annually, anualmente. Okay. Teacher. And what is the difference between a time expression and a frequency adverb? Because there are two main differences, okay? And here we have the differences, okay? Aquí tengo una pregunta. The question is, how often do you eat pizza? Okay? Yo puedo responder con un frequency adverb or I can answer with a time expression. De las dos maneras está bien. Difference number one. Los frequency adverbs siempre van después del subject, ¿ok? I rarely eat pizza, ¿ok? Las time expressions van siempre al final de las oraciones. I eat pizza twice a month. I eat pizza 3 times a month. I eat pizza from time to time. Cualquier time expression que quiera ocupar siempre va a ir al final. That is difference number one. Difference number two. Los frequency adverbs nos dan una idea vaga de la frecuencia de algo. Cuando yo a usted le digo sometimes, digamos, I sometimes eat pizza, ustedes pueden entender que yo lo hago de vez en cuando, pero no la frecuencia exacta, ¿ok? Y con los time expressions, sí vamos a saber la exactitud con lo que algo se hace, ¿ok? So, frequency adverbs, number one, they go after the subject. Number two, they don't have something specific. It's not a specific frequency. And with the time expressions, number one, you use them at the end of the sentence. Number two, it has a specific frequency. O sea, yo con un time expression sé exactamente la frecuencia de algo. Do you have questions about the differences of frequency adverbs or time expressions, guys?
No, teacher, clear.
Clear for everybody?
Yes, teacher,
Yes.
clear.
Yes.
It's
Okay.
clear, miss.
About this, do you have any questions?
No.
No, everything is clear. Okay, very good. So now, let's see, I think I have, all right. So, I have a little quality check for you. Tell me 3 examples using time expressions in sentences. 3 examples using time expressions. Hello, hello, somebody?
Sí.
I drink coffee daily.
I drink coffee daily, very good. What else?
I read a book twice a week.
Okay, very good. Next one. One example more, please. One more.
I wanna take picture every day.
Every day. Okay, very good. Excellent. Now give me 3 examples using frequency adverbs. 3 examples using frequency adverbs. Always, sometimes, rarely. 3 examples.
I always drink the bottled water.
Drink what, I'm sorry?
A bottle of water.
Okay. Next one.
She goes to the school 3 times a week.
Okay, but that's with time expression. Esa es una time expression. I need a frequency adverb.
Excuse me.
Okay. You can say, for example, she usually goes to school.
He usually plays soccer in the morning.
Okay, very good. One more, one example more, please.
I usually play the guitar.
I usually play the guitar. Beautiful. Okay, now tell me what is the difference in the structure between the frequency adverbs and the time expressions. What's the difference?
La exactitud del tiempo.
Okay, but the
La
structure.
precisión.
La estructura.
Estructura, precisión.
Frequency va después del subject.
After the subject, And time expression?
Y time expression al final, end.
At the end of the sentences. Okay, beautiful. Thank you, guys. All right. I think, oh yeah, we have a Kahoot. Have you ever played Kahoot, guys? ¿Alguna vez han jugado Kahoot?
Yes.
No, teacher, yo no, teacher.
No,
I play after.
no.
So this is the first time. It's a really funny game. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, I have to log in. Let's see. All right, there you go. So we're going to play a game about frequency adverbs. Okay, modo clásico. Les voy a enviar el link al Zoom. The link is here in Zoom. Click on the link. This is what you have to see. Eso le va a aparecer, okay? You have to put your name over here, okay, Kim, and you have to click on Listo, vamos. And here in this lapicito, you can change your avatar, okay? You can...
Tenemos el nombre, teacher.
Yes, just one name. Y ahí se queda, okay? Remember that you can change your muñequito y le puede cambiar los accesorios. Quiero
No apretamos listo.
¿Cómo no? Listo, vamos. Y ahí le va a quedar esperando.
Ok.
Ok, y a mí me aparece, all right, I have Evelyn, Yesenia, Montano, Eric, Astrid, okay. I have to eliminate myself. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm missing 2 people. Is somebody else playing? No? Okay, very good. So now let me click on start. You will see the sentences, guys, and you have to select the correct option depending on the frequency adverb. Acuérdense de las reglas, okay? Let's click on start and tomes el tiempo de leer porque hay unas que son engañosas, son tricky. Okay, I visit my parents on Sundays. That means that I visit them, how often? Si los visito los domingos on Sundays, how many Sundays do we have in the week? Just? Okay, very good. Let's go to the next one. I don't like meat. I eat vegetables and other food. I often, that was the correct answer. I often eat vegetables and other food. Now we go with the next one. Okay, I'm never late. I on time for class. If I am never late, it means that I pay attention because we have to use the verb to be here. Okay, there you go. I'm always on time for class. Excellent. Okay. You have to select the question here. How do you travel? When do you travel? How often do you travel? Or what do you travel? Okay, excellent. How often do you travel? Very good. On fire, Danny. First place. Okay, next one. I am tired on the weekend, and the frequency adverb is always. What is the correct structure for the sentence? Very good. I'm always tired on the weekend. Excellent. Okay, they miss class, and we have rarely. Okay, they rarely miss class. Excellent. Okay, how often go out to eat? Choose the correct answer. Okay. How often does he go out to eat? Okay. How often, look at this, their homework. Pay attention to the subject. How often, we already have the verb here. How often do they do their homework? Very good. Okay. She eats healthy meals every a day, always a day, or twice a day. Exactly, twice a day, twice a day. Very good. Okay. When are you eat dinner? Does you eat dinner? Do you eat dinner? Or is you eat dinner? What is the correct answer for that question? When do you eat dinner? Excellent. Okay. Where do your house, am your house, does your house, or is your house? Where is your house exactly? Where to be? What about this one? Where is your homework? Where do your homework? Where are your homework? Or where does your homework? Where is your homework exactly? Do you think Americans are friendly? Are you think, does you think, or is you think Americans are friendly? What do you think, guys? Very good. Do you think Americans are friendly? This one. Are your teacher nice? Do your teacher nice? Is your teacher nice or does your teacher nice? Very good. Is your teacher nice? Excellent. And listen to this. I have class on Monday and Tuesday. That means that I have class how often? If my class is only Monday and Tuesday, how often do I have classes? Twice a week, exactly. Twice a week. Y ahí les decía que había unos errorcitos de grammar. Twice week, no. Twice a week, tampoco. Twice a week, very good. And now let's see the podium. We have in the first place, Danny. Very good job. Number 2, we have Montana, I think Carlos. And in third place, we have Evelyn. So congratulations, people. Very good job. Now, let's do the following. Let me see. I think I have the instructions here. We are going to have, a speaking activity before we leave. I am going to create groups. Okay. Let's see, 3 to 4 people. And I want you to ask how often questions to your classmates. Okay. Ask each other how often questions and use frequency adverbs or time expressions to reply to your classmates. Mr. Armando, can you ask me a how often question, please? Anything, my friend.
How often classes do you teach a day?
Okay, how often do you teach classes? How often do you teach classes? I teach classes every day. I think 3 times a day. That's what you have to do. Ask each other how often questions, okay? And use frequency adverbs and time expressions to answer those questions. Let me put you in groups and everybody, let's go to practice, please.
How
often do you
how often you how often you take bye yo how often you take shower?
I always.
I always. Vaya, otra persona.
How often do you go to the beach?
I really, rarely.
I go to
Seldom.
Rarely.
Rarely.
Okay.
Seldom, muy alejado.
Hagamos eso.
Ahorita lo estoy buscando.
Por ejemplo, podemos poner I always cook in the week. O I always walk in the beach.
Teacher, una consulta. Para ver los ejemplos de las preguntas, perdón.
Oh, let me send it to the group. Sorry.
Okay, thank you.
One second. I'm sending them on WhatsApp right now.
Thank you.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you. How often how frequently? Verbo de frecuencia. Okay.
The how often.
Sí, sería how frequently.
Ok, Graciela. Y
Yes.
la otra pusimos how often go to the cinema.
How often do you go to the cinema?
Do you go to the cinema? Ok,
Yes.
excelente. Graciela tomó nota. Ok. Entonces quedaría la primera. How often do you eat China food?
Yes.
La
Sí,
dos.
China.
How often do you go to the cinema? Y la tres,
Yes.
how often
Take a shower.
do you practice exercise?
How often do you practice exercise?
Y ella,
Pero
la
antes
cuatro,
de eso estaba how often take a shower.
how
Y
often do
ahí
you
la que
take
dijo
a
el
shower?
compañero fue how often the practice exercise.
Entonces sería how often do you take a shower?
Sería el número 3.
¿Y cuántas serían, compañero?
Cuatro.
Y no terminamos de oír eso.
Solo tres, dijo la teacher.
Ah, pues ya las tenemos.
Ya tenemos 4.
Sí, estamos listos.
Excelente.
Yes.
Same
Okay,
here.
you're ready. You're ready, guys.
Yes, teacher. Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
go.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let's go back to the main session, please.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, my friends, so let's hear your sentences. I am going to start with Daniela, Eduardo, Evelyn, and Yesenia. You can say your sentences, guys, please.
How often you take shower?
Do you take a shower? How often do you take a shower?
Do you? Okay. Do you take a shower?
And the answer?
I always.
Okay, very good. Next one.
How often do you go to the beach?
All right, the answer? La respuesta, the answer?
I rarely go to the beach.
Okay, next one.
How often do you drink? Do you drink coffee?
Okay.
I drink coffee once a day.
Okay, excellent. Let's go with Armando and Marisela. Your questions and answers, please.
How frequently do you walk at the beach?
Okay, the answer?
I always walk at the beach.
Okay.
I walk at the beach twice
a week.
Twice a week. Okay. And next question, please.
Only this.
Just one.
Just one.
Okay. Come on, my friend. I give you time. All right. Let's go with Eric Santos, Graciela, and Maritza.
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
The first
How
is...
often, perdón.
No, sorry.
Okay. How often do you eat China food?
Chinese food.
Chinese food?
Uh-huh. The answer?
Eric?
I always eat Chinese food.
Chinese food. Okay, second question.
How often go to the cinema?
Do you go to the cinema?
Do you go to the cinema? I
Okay.
frequently you go to... Ay, ya me trabé toda.
I frequently
go to the cinema.
Okay, very good. And the last question, please.
How often do you practice exercise?
Uh-huh.
I practice exercise 2 or 3 times in the week.
Okay, I just have a little correction with that one. Because you're saying, how often do you practice exercise? ¿Qué tan a menudo practicas ejercicio? Entonces,
Yes.
that doesn't make sense. Sino que lo correcto sería, how often do you exercise? O sea, ¿qué tan a menudo te ejercitas? O, ¿qué tan a menudo haces ejercicio? Do exercise. Una de las dos, pero practice exercise no cuadra mucho. ¿Ok?
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for your participation. Tomorrow we will continue practicing this, okay? Have a wonderful night. Thank you for joining. And any questions, you can text me on WhatsApp, okay? Bye.
Okay.
Thank you,
Bye,
teacher.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, good night.
Bye, everybody.
Tomorrow.
Good night, bye.